speaking of living, right? So I mean, you come out here. Being an international student is difficult because it's not cheap living in Australia, and you don't really have a network. You don't know like hundreds of people, right? You didn't grow up with these people.
Yeah.
So working in Australia, what was your journey?
It was a bit hard, to be honest. When I arrived, I had like quite a few jobs that were not related at all to engineering. I was working on a restaurant as a dishwasher, and then I was working as a waiter, and then I was doing Uber Eats as well. Then I found the factory where I'm working at the moment. But yeah, it was a bit hard just starting because obviously I didn't. I was with the mentality of, oh well, I want something that is related to to my company or my degree, but I couldn't find anything because obviously I didn't have the contacts. Um, but now I'm just like doing actually engineering at my place where I'm working. I'm just like introducing like ways to improve the efficiency, introducing my machinery, new ways to become like more eco-friendly. So yeah, I've been trying to go more through that engineering perspective. And also I'm trying to get more contacts, taking advantage of LinkedIn because obviously there is so many important contacts that can help you or that you can find useful or and you can help them as well. But yeah, it was just hard at the start, and now I'm very glad that I'm making actually a few contacts because I really want to um, being mechatronics engineer, like full mechatronics, or maybe even start a product. I don't know. So
Well, you've basically done like a complete 180. Well, actually, you've pretty much done 360 in your career, right? You came out here
yeah,
and started from scratch again, built your way back up, and now you're kind of doing more of the stuff that you were doing back in Mexico. Well, not to the 100% extent, but like heading towards that direction. So if you could give yourself advice, right? Imagine you're at Melbourne Airport and a young
mhm,
Daniel's walking through, right? And you make eye contact because you're the older Daniel, you're the present Daniel, so you're meeting
yeah.
like past Daniel. What advice would you give him?
Oh well, I think just try to learn English faster first. um, I guess starting in LinkedIn, contacting people and doing like video calls, introduce your ideas, and yeah, just start from there.
So really just put yourself out there, just like throw yourself into it.
Yeah, technically, I just came to here and I was like, okay, let's just start this and find a job, find a place where you can stay, and keep going with the school. Like, never give up.
Yeah, and for quite a few people, especially international students, they say language is a big barrier, and like a lot of who they are as a person, expressing, communicating, they kind of lose when they come out here because they don't have the same range of vocabulary. How would you, or what advice would you give to someone who wants to be able to learn English quicker or any language? Like if I went to Mexico, how would I learn Spanish quicker?
Or just to not be afraid, because I think even if you don't know how to speak English, you can express yourself in some different ways because obviously there's so many ways of communication, even music as well. You just need to interact with people, like, and not be afraid. That's why I feel like so many students have a mistake here because they just hang out with people that speaks their same language, and you just don't grow up in that skill.
Definitely, definitely. One of the things that I've always tried to do is I've tried to surround myself with as many multicultural people as possible.
Hmm.
Whether it's multicultural from different nationalities or even within India. I want to hang out with people from different parts of India so you can get a different perspective on things. Same
Yeah.
thing with, like, age, like hang out with people from different age. So you can see the world from different angles, quite essentially, different socioeconomic groups. And I
Yeah.
think everyone teaches us something. It's just a matter of us putting ourselves out there to learn, I guess.
Mhm. Yeah, actually, I think that's important too, because obviously younger people, they just come to here to, well, first learn English, and second, just enjoy Australia, you know. But once you get older, you find like, okay, I have my degree already, so I want to work as an engineer. I want to work as like my real profession. And it's where you need to start taking things very seriously, because obviously you need to meet people, important people, or you need to make like really important decisions. So it's when you have to be more mature and just taking this more serious. But the younger people, I feel like obviously they come to learn English and enjoy Australia.
Yeah, yeah. To be honest, I think it's all part of their journey, Like we
Yeah.
only appreciate things later, I think. At the
Mhm.
moment, at the time, we don't really appreciate. Like if you're going through a hard time, you go, "Oh my God, I'm going through a hard time." It's only later when you go, "Oh, I learned something from that hard time." Do you appreciate the hard time that you went through? Same thing
Yeah.
with the easy time, right? I mean, when you're younger, you have so many opportunities. Like opportunities get thrown at you. Hey, do you want to work on this? Hey, do you want to do that? Hey, do you want to go here? And you have a lot of options and choices. Only later that you go, I wonder if I took that path, if I went here, or whatever
Yeah.
else it might be. But I guess that in itself is a lesson.